Hi, today is the 1st of June 2020 and let us look at the Nifty again. The last time we looked at the Nifty, it was on the 19th of May. It was here, and that time we had a video which was titled as Nifty at a Critical Juncture. And this was the video where we had said that Nifty had fallen in 3 waves so far. Further price action will clarify the medium-term wave count. So we were looking as to whether the Nifty is going to punch through this channel down so that we have a bearish wave count, which is a 1, 2 and then a third wave down, or if Nifty turns up from here, it could be a 3-wave structure, which is a ABC structure. So let us see what happened after that. So Nifty took support at that level and started to move up. So we had our trailing stop loss on our short positions at a break of this channel, which was around 9150 or so. Whereas the Nifty started to move sideways to up, Bank Nifty was moving down all the time. And then what happens? So our trailing stop losses were protected all this time. Till this happened. So our trailing stop losses were hit around 9140 or 9150 levels, and Nifty then broke through the channel to the upside. And therefore, we were pretty much confident in labeling this as a 3-wave move down, and therefore our fresh labeling on the Nifty got clarified. So this count then became a 3, 3 and looking at another 3-wave to the upside, a WXY. And once this channel got broken on the upside and this 3-wave decline was over, then we had a question, and I have a question for you. Whatever is your long-term wave count or long-term opinion on the market, what you have to trade is the price action right in front of you. Now, we have to see as traders that our actions result in profits on whatever positions we take. Now, if we see a price action which we recognize and which is a good trade setup, we just go for it because we have to take every price movement one wave at a time. So now looking at this price movement here, this was pretty much clear that once this channel is broken to the upside, the Nifty should go and take out this high of 9881 and at least very comfortably. Therefore, going long at this position of 9200 odd was not a bad trade for a target of around 600 points on the upside or 700 points on the upside, with a stop loss around this low at 9000. Therefore, the moment our stop losses on our positional shorts got hit over here, we immediately reversed our positions for a long trade the same day. And so that was a good trade, and that resulted into a profitable outcome, as you know. So let us take the price action from that point onwards. So you can see that this target was hit, and therefore this long trade which was taken at the breakout of this channel turned out to be profitable. So now what? Now since this target is hit and this has exceeded this wave high of the W wave high, the minimum objective of wave Y is achieved. But is that the ideal objective? Probably not. Looking at the size of wave wave W, the wave Y should become a bit more in length and go much further to the upside. But since this target was achieved, we booked almost 75% of our long positions at today's close, and we will watch on the balance 25% positions what happens in the days to come. So that is how you have to take it one wave at a time, and that is how the wave principle allows you to participate in the market, whether it's going down, up or sideways. So what is our long-term objective now? Now remember, just because this wave count is finished, we are not going to go short. That is not the right thing to do. So what do we think? This move seems to be a rather impulsive move, or rather a strong move to the upside, number one. Number two, there are some individual stocks which are making very good basis and breaking out. And therefore, we have to be careful that we do not go short on this market prematurely. Yes, if there is a technical price action which shows a short trade on the intraday chart, we will be certainly willing to take it. The other interesting fact is, what in all this price action, what are the points where we could have gone long and made profits on the long side? I know there is a fear of missing out in most traders that, hey, this was this low and we didn't buy there, and this was another low and we didn't buy there. So think about it. Was it safer to buy here, or was it safer to buy here? Now we have a very sharp drop. Then we have a rise, a fall and another rise. Now looking at the momentum to the downside, this was a falling knife, and we never knew where this counter trend rise would have finished and the fall would have restarted. Now remember this rise here. If you had bought in this rise, you would have got like completely smashed when the fall restarted. There was not enough price action on the left side of the chart to warrant a long trade. Similarly, if you had contemplated buying over here, we still don't have enough price action to say that this would have gone up like it went. And actually this was all a big mess where the Nifty just chopped around and then went up. So it would have been extremely dangerous to hold a long position all through this rise, because this could not be forecasted. But once we have this much of price action on the chart, this breakout was much safer to go long in than any other point in this chart from this point to this point. Retrospectively, looking back, looks good. Okay, we should have bought here. But is there a technical basis to buy there? That was the main thing. And what would have been your target even if you had bought there? So that was about the trading tactics and point of entry where the risk is limited. Now what is going to happen? The minimum objective for wave Y is done. But are we going to go short? Probably not. We have to watch whether the price action demands a short trade or not. It is quite possible that the Nifty may subdivide higher into the 10,400 levels and fill this gap. That seems to be a nice target for wave 4 on the upside, or wave Y to complete. The other point is, because a lot of stocks are building nice bases and long-term bottoms are forming in number of stocks, where you can do bottom fishing. Yes, I will show you some stocks which have in the next videos, which have made long-term bottoms on the weekly chart, and where we can buy, and actually we have bought into those. That is possible. So if long-term stocks, a number of stocks are making bottoms on the long-term charts, and if Nifty goes up with lot of momentum and takes out 10,400 levels, then we have to look for more bullish outcomes for the Nifty as well. So again, Nifty has come back into a critical juncture where the next 2 or 3 trading days are going to be extremely useful to tell us what is going to happen next. But again, as I said, we take it one wave at a time, and we have participated on the long side, and then now we have to see whether we continue to remain long, or we become neutral, or go short on any price action. So that was my views on the Nifty today, and I hope that helped. Take care, bye bye, and all the best.